Good morning, good afternoon, welcome brothers, welcome back to another CS2 video. And today we are going to be rating apparently all 51 AKs in the game. I don't know, I didn't make this tier list, I just saw it online. So here we go. First off, I think this one, I don't know what this one's called. I think it's the rat rod. Chat, what do you think this one is? It's kind of hard to see. Oh, I can zoom in. It's got to be the rat rod. Okay. So I think I put the rat rod in F tier. Looks horrible. Not much to say about that one. We have the Empress. It's in a Spectrum 2 collection. It's a covert, so the price of it has just went way up through the roof. It looks amazing. So I would take I'd take this Empress and I'm gonna put this in A tier. It looks so nice. It has like gold on it and it just makes it look really cool. Alright, we have the Slate. The Slate, just all black, not much to it. It's really good for crafts. I put this in C tier. I'm kind of tired of seeing it. I see it all the time. Everyone has an AK Slate because they were so cheap. But overall, I think it's a pretty good one. I might move this up. I'm gonna move it up to B tier, actually. But yeah, there's not too much to it. It's just like, nah, it's going back to C tier. I got your ass. All right, we got the Jungle Spray or whatever. I don't remember what the name of this is, but I know it's in the Sports and Field collection, and it's a light blue skin. Going in F tier. It looks pretty bad. I would never play with it. I'd rather play with the default AK, if I'm being honest. Alright, we have... what is this one called? I've definitely owned this one before. I don't know why it's not coming to me. But yeah, this brown one also looks bad. It's going in F tier. The AK Wild Lotus. One of the best skins ever of all time. Going in S tier. I think that's on the level of Dragon lore, of everything. It has legendary status. It's part of the St. Mark's collection, I believe. I could be wrong. It has to be, right? It's really rare. The thing is like 10 grand probably in like battle scarred, so I mean, I don't even know the price of it currently, but very beautiful skin. I hope to own one day. Probably never will. Maybe that's for the better, because then I can buy a house or something better than an AK skin in a video game. But AK Wild Lotus is S tier, 100%. Okay, we have... what is this one called again? I used to have this one as well. It's like slightly purple. I think it's a D tier. I know it's part of a good collection. It's in the same collection as a Sun and Leo. I don't remember. It might be God's Amon. No, right? I don't know. It looks alright. That's all I'll say. But, and I also think it's also probably a pretty decent investment. If you want a nice AK skin to play with, a cheaper AK skin to play with, might go up a little bit. Buy this one, probably. I don't remember. All right, Pantha Ankara. I can already tell I'm not gonna post this one. I might post this one, probably not. I'll just keep it like members only or something. We have the Panther Anaranka or whatever. Dude, why am I? Hold on, I'm looking this one up. Yeah, it's Barack Purple. Thank you. It's Canal's collection. Appreciate it. Shout out to friends. Okay, this is the Panthera Anka, right? CS2. Yeah, okay. Damn, it's $1,000 in pack new now. Open a new tab with all AK skins. Yeah, okay. I'll just keep it rolling. I think overall, it's a pretty nice skin, regardless of the price. So this is gonna go A tier. We have the AK Elite Museo. This is in the Operation Riptide case. Very nice AK. At first, no one liked this AK, but I think it's grown on a lot of people because it's like different and it's in an expensive case now. So the prices of it has like absolutely shot through the roof. And I think one day that this AK could be worth a few hundred to, I mean, it might already be worth like a few $1,000s. I don't even know, but I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's not like pretty in my eyes, but I think if you want like a weird looking AK that's really expensive, go for this one. Looks cool. All right, we have the AK Headshot inside of the Revolution case. Damn, that's a 1K for fact new. That's crazy. For this one. All right, we got the AK Headshot in the Revolution case. This one is going up a lot. It's covert. You can use it for trade ups to gloves. Put it in C tier. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's a solid skin though, so it has to go in C tier. We have the Phantom Disruptor. This is also a pretty decent skin. It went up like double because it's a classified, which is a pink, and I think it's alright, but I'm gonna put it in D tier. I'm gonna put it over the Barack Purple. Doesn't look too great though. We have the, oh my god, why am I drawing a blank on this one? Hold on. Oh, it's the Vulcan. How could I ever not remember the Vulcan? That's crazy. Vulcan is definitely an A tier skin. It looks so nice. It has a bunch of lore around that one. If I could, I would buy one. I'm moving this to the top of A tier. Okay, we have the AK Asimov. It is a part of the Danger Zone case. Not much to say about it. It's part of the Asimov collection, which is pretty nice if you have an Asimov op. But I just don't like the white and orange, to be honest. So I think it's a solid skin. It looks clean, but it's not my type of thing. So I'm gonna put that one in B tier. All right, we have the AK Fuel Injector. This one looks really nice. It's in the Wildfire case, I believe. And this AK is really expensive now. It's got to go in A tier. It looks beautiful. It's like almost golden, but it's like not. It's like yellow. It's like somewhere between there, between golden and just like really nice yellow. And it has to go in A tier for me. If I could, I would definitely own this one. It would definitely match my gloves, my knife, but yeah, maybe one day I'll get the fuel injector. It looks really sick. All right, the AK Bloodsport. This used to be literally the best AK skin, I believe, in my opinion, in CS:GO. But when it got ported over to CS2, it became really shiny looking and just didn't have the same matte looking finish. And so I think it has to go at the bottom of A tier for me. Still looks good overall, but I think in CS:GO it looked a lot better. Alright, we have the AK Nightwish. So this is in the Dreams and Nightmares case, and this just recently hit $100 on Steam, but has since went down a little bit. But before, a week ago, it was like $6. And I know a lot of people don't like it. There's just too much going on. It looks like an acid trip or something. There's just like way too many colors. It's purple, it's blue, it's green, it's yellow. It just looks very nasty looking, if that makes sense. But it is a nice looking AK in a way to me, but going to C tier. I think it looks a lot like the Headshot in a way, just because it has like the hollow effects in it. But yeah, that thing is going to C tier. It's pretty ugly. All right, we got the Aquamarine Revenge. This is a nice looking AK. I don't know if you guys seen this one in game, but I think it's like a better Fire Serpent, and it's a lot cheaper relatively to the Fire Serpent. But I think this AK deserves a nice little spot in like high B tier. almost A tier. I would consider A tier, but I gotta save room for other guns. Alright, we had someone in the chat asking to rate Neon Rider. I own a Neon Rider. It's the first cover I've ever unboxed. I unboxed it a few years ago. And I would take the Neon Rider and I want to put this one in, like, I put it above the Asimov. I feel like it's a nice skin. The colors of it just like stand out from almost any other gun I've ever seen in the game. It's just like a bright pink, and like the green accents look really cool to it as well. And it's also in the Gamma 2 case, so shout out to the Neon Revolution. It's a nice investment too. You can get the Karambit Doppler, I believe, in the M9 bayonet Doppler, so that means tons of money. I might use this one for a trade up one day. It's on my girlfriend's account. She's using it, so I might have to take it from her. But I think long term I'll just let her use it. But let me get some water. I'm talking too much. All right. Neon Revolution is a very nice AK. I think it will go up a lot over time. It's not like A tier or anything, but it is definitely a nice skin. Girlfriend, don't lie. Nah, bro, I do. Trust me. Alright, we got the Steel Delta. I'm like 99% sure this is Steel Delta. Just want to look it up, double check. Yep. Okay, that's a Steel Delta. There's like nothing to it. It looks just like a basic skin, but it looks better than a basic skin. I think I put it at the top of F tier. There's not much to it. It doesn't look that great. Alright, we have the AK Inheritance. This skin came out, I think, about a year ago. I believe it's in the Kilowatt case alongside the Chrome Cannon as coverts. And I think the AK Inheritance looks extremely good, and it has remnants of the AK Vulcan, so I'm gonna put the Inheritance at like A tier, at the bottom of A tier. W list so far, honestly, says Vinyl Cap. Appreciate it. But yeah, I think whenever you use this AK with like any like darker gloves or anything, it's just, I mean, honestly, you use it with any pair of gloves. You use it with Snow Leopards, or use it with King Snakes, or even if you use like with like Nox or something, it just matches like so many different pairs of gloves. It looks really nice and stands out. So definitely bottom of A tier. It might even move up a few spots, but these skins, I don't think they can move for me. They're really good. All right. We have this AK skin. What is this one? I believe it's from the Baggage collection. Yeah, I'm right. So this is the Jet Set. The AK-47 Jet Set. It looks like a basic AK, and there's like luggage all over it, and it just like looks interesting, and it's really old, so it is kind of worth the price, but wow, it's expensive. It's not worth the price. Never mind. This thing is like $400 to $1,000. I'm taking this one. I'm putting this one in D tier, but it's going to higher D tier because it's expensive. That's the only thing about it. It's just older, it's expensive, so I'm gonna put this one in D tier. If I had like just had like a limited amount of money, I would maybe use this once in a while, but nah, I'm good. Jet Set, going in low D tier or high D tier, whatever. Okay, AK Case Hardened. One of the most legendary AKs in the game. You can get the AK-661 Blue Gem. There's a lot of tiers to it. Max blue, or tier 1 is like the whole top is all blue, and that could be worth like $1 million if you get it in fact new, stat track factory new. But yeah, overall it's a very legendary skin. There's a lot of people who want one, and a lot of people who love this skin, so I think it's gonna go in A tier for me, and I'm gonna put it above the Empress, but not above the Vulcan. I think it's a hard one for me. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's like, it really depends. Like if you get like a max blue gem, then I'd probably put that. I wouldn't change honestly much for me. It's fine. Yeah, I think I'm good with that in A tier. All right, we have the AK Safari Mesh. This is going in F tier. We have the M103 AK. I need to. What is this one called? It's like M something with like a few numbers. Oh yeah, okay. It's the Orbit MK01. I don't see like literally anyone ever using this skin, and it's like a darker red, so it doesn't look too good. And even in factory new, it looks a bit scratched up. However, it kind of looks like a blood sport, but not really. I have to put this one in like C tier, the bottom of C tier. It's not like horrible, but it's not. No one. I don't think I've seen too many people ever using this skin over the few years I've played this game. So that's why I'm putting in C tier. We have the AK Be the Monster. I went ahead and I purchased this skin a few months ago. It is a very nice skin, and I think it will do very well over the years. So I'm gonna go ahead and put AK Be the Monster in A tier, but not like, yeah, okay, I think that's good right there, right between the Case Hardened and the Empress. All right, we have the Gold Arabesque. That's definitely S tier. It just looks really good. I love how it's just all golden. It looks really sick, in my opinion, and there's not much to it. It's just like, it just looks legendary, so it has to go in S tier for me. Legion of Anubis. I think people were slandering this skin for years. When it was $5, I found out about it, and I picked up like 2 right before like the covert the whole trade up situation that went on, where you could trade up knives, trade up 2 knives from coverts, and I purchased 2 Legion of Anubises, and I really like the Legion of Anubis. It is like a very budget golden AK, and so I have to go and I'd put this one in B tier, under the Asimov. It's like not C tier, but it's definitely not like better than any of these. So I think that's pretty good so far. Okay, we got the AK Frontside Misty. I used to own this one for a few years as well. I would squint my eyes and try to pretend it's the Vulcan, to be honest. But that's good though. It's like a cheap Vulcan, and it has a nice color to it. It's the only skin. Actually, no, it's not the only one. What is it? Oh, it's the same skin. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd go ahead and I'd put this one in B tier. I like how it stands out. It pops out just like the Neon Revolution, but in its own way. This is like a light blue, but the neon is like pink. But they both very much stand out, so I think it's very deserving of a nice B tier. Okay, we have the AK, I think Jungle Spray. I mean, I think I put that one over those 2. I think that's good so far. Okay, AK Fire Serpent. Now this one, you either love it or you freaking hate it. There's no in between. I don't know. Like, I used to love this skin, and then I've looked at it before, and I'm just like, is this really worth $500 to $1,000? And like, I was looking at one a few months ago. I was thinking about buying it and like field tested for like 200. And I just like was like, why? Like, there's actually so many better AK skins out there. So I think over the years my opinion has changed about this AK, but I think it is A tier, but it's at the bottom of A tier. You either love it or hate it. I have to put it somewhere up high though. I don't know. Like, it really, that's like a hard skin for me to judge because it looks nice, but a lot of people, it's like it either looks nice or it looks bad, and I don't know. Whatever. I'm moving on. All right, we have this other crappy looking AK. Let's put this one right here. We have the emerald pinstripe. I'll put that one in D tier. We have this newer AK. I don't know the name of it, but it doesn't matter. You can clearly see it. It looks the same as this one. I'll put this one up a little bit higher. Okay. We have the AK red line. I used to own one of these. A nice little budget red AK with some red accents, but ever since the slate came out, the slate's been better than this one, and I don't really see any point in owning it. It's more expensive. You can't like get like a nice looking pattern unless you spend a lot of money. Not pattern, like a nice float, unless you spend a lot of money on it. I just don't think it's worth it, to be honest. You could just get an AK slate for like $3 and then put some red stickers on it and it would look better than the red line. So I'm gonna put that in C tier, right above the MK Orbit. We have the Ice Cold AK. I forget what collection this is from. However, it's a very cheap AK, and if you got like a few dollars, definitely a really nice skin to get for a few bucks. But you know, it's not gonna go in A tier or anything. I'm gonna have to go and put this one in C tier, just for like the price and the overall looks of it. It's a nice C tier looking skin, and I see it all the time, so it has to go in the most common one. All right, we have the Point Disarray. I honestly forget which collection this is from. It doesn't matter. I know it's from an older collection. I think the Falchion case is what it's from, but I could be wrong on that. Overall, there isn't too much about it. These were getting pumped like crazy by China a few months ago. In fact, new. But I'll go ahead and I'll put this one. I think this one deserves like a B tier, actually. I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. That's fine in B tier. All right, we have the AK. Which one is this? Red laminate. That's what it is. Okay. AK red laminate. I think it's really old. There's not much to it. It's pretty plain. But I think it goes at like, I think it goes in C tier. I like the red of the laminate a lot more than other laminates. So I think it is deserving of a C tier. Okay, now we have the black laminate. I do not really like this one too much, but I think it's better than the F tier weapons, so this will go on D tier. Alright, so we have the AK Jaguar. So this is another collection skin, and this one also looks very nice. But let's go ahead and put this in A tier. It looks really sick. I might have actually mixed up both of these, so let me know in the comments. One of these is Jaguar and one of these is Panthera Anka. And I think this is Panthera Anka. And I think this is Jaguar. I think I said it backwards earlier. But definitely A tier. Looks nice. Okay, we have the... I know I literally own this skin. Let's check real quick. The safety net. Okay, the AK safety net. It's an older collection. I believe it's the Canals. I think it's in the Canals collection. I don't know. Wait, I literally have the thing right here. Oh, it's Inferno. What am I talking about? Inferno collection. So you can't even trade up to anything good with it. It looks scratched to hell if you don't have like factory new. It's just like an overall bad concept. And it is one of like 2 AK skins that are all orange, but I still don't think that helps it. It's going in D tier. Alright, we have the front side Misty. I'll just put that right next to this one. So we don't have like an empty one later on. We have the blue laminate. The blue laminate AK looks really nice, especially if you have like an older Titan Hollow applied or like any old stickers on it. Like, even though it's a blue laminate, you know, they're not worth too much, but it just looks really good with like the right stickers on it. This is gonna go in like yeah, it's gonna go on bottom of B tier for me. But that's with if it had like a nice Titan Hollow on it or something. So yeah, we have the AK Outsiders. I kind of like this one because it's like a budget. I used to like squint my eyes and think it's like a budget fire serpent. But it looks really messy. It looks like a 2-year-old drew it. So it's gonna go in C tier for me. It's not like, I'll put it up here. I like it definitely a lot more than the AK Redline. And yeah, I think that's where it should go. Alright, we have the Wasteland Rebel. Forget which collection this is in. It looks kind of nasty and dirty. Like you just picked up like a cardboard box on the side of the road that had spray paint on it, and you just slapped it on a gun. Doesn't look that great. This is gonna go in. It's gonna go in D tier because it's a cheap. I think it might be cheap, but I don't remember. And it is just pretty plain, but I like how there is some like white accents on it. It kind of helps it a little bit, but there's not much to it. It doesn't look that great. All right, Neon Revolution. No, this is not the Neon Revolution. What am I saying? Oh, okay, I mixed up. This is the Neon Rider. I used to own one of these as well. Very nice AK. It looks very clean. It has like the Vice City colors of purple, blue, and pink. It looks really nice, and I think it deserves to be an A tier. I wouldn't even like put it up here because it's like the Neon Revolution in my opinion, but yeah, it looks way nicer with the blue accents and the purple. So overall, I think it definitely deserves an A tier spot. We have the AK Crossfade. So this is in the graphic design collection, and the AK Crossfade, in my opinion, looks like absolute dog trash. It just doesn't look good, man. It looks so bad. And I have one, but I really just bought it because it was like $4 at the time, and I had some funds in like a random CSGO website, so I just went ahead and picked it up. But it just doesn't look that good. This is gonna go in C tier for me. All right, we have a few more skins. This, I don't even know which one this is. I can't really even tell what it is, but we're just gonna go off what it looks like. It literally looks like a normal skin, so it's gonna go in D tier. Alright, we have the green laminate. If you put some like weed stickers on it or something, maybe it looks a little bit better. I'll put it in D tier. Doesn't look too great. Alright, AK Elite build. This is gonna go in C tier. Nice budget AK. Has some orange accents to it. You put the right stickers on it. It looks great. It's just like a slate, but older than that. Looks great. Oh, this is the AK Cartel. Thank you, friends. Appreciate it. Literally perfect with vice gloves, but too expensive. I already know you're talking about the Neon Rider, and I completely agree. I wish I had vice gloves, but so does everyone else. So that's why I just got rid of it, because it just didn't match anything I used. But overall, I think this is a pretty good AK. But yeah, the Cartel. I know it's a somewhat expensive skin, but I don't really care. I think actually, let's go check. Cartel AK CS2. No, it's 20 bucks. What am I talking about? I'm smoking. All right, that's gonna go in D tier. All right, our final two AKs of the video. We have the AK X-Ray, and we have the AK. Oh my God, no way I'm forgetting. Chat, help me out. Help me out. Oh, hydroponic. How could I forget? All right, we have the AK X-Ray and the AK hydroponic. So the AK X-Ray is in the Havoc collection that came out in 2020 in the Broken Fang operation. And the AK X-Ray looks really nice. However, a lot of people don't like it. So this is another one of those you either love it or hate it kind of things. But for me, I would put it in A tier. I think it in Battle Scarred it looks awful, but in fact new it looks pretty good. But I think it's gonna go like in mid A tier for me. That's yeah, I'm fine with that. It doesn't look like S tier, but yeah. Yo, Fran saying bro had one job. My bad. All right, hydroponic S tier. Definitely, I think part of the best AK skin in the game. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put it below the gold arabesque. And I think, yeah, I'm just gonna move that up. Yeah, it has to go up. It's just too expensive, and it does look really nice. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's just really expensive. Okay, that's it for the video. W list, bro. Thank you, Vinyl Cat. Appreciate it. Shout out to you. Shout out to Franz. Shout out to Rescue WT. Thank you guys for staying on the stream, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace out.